MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Cleveland Indians and the Dodgers. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's Rajay Davis now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High pop-up. Turner on the move. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. Is taken for ball 1.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Josh Tomlin gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Josh Tomlin, not an overpowering guy, 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, straight changeup. He's 89 to 93 miles an hour. More of a control type pitcher. He needs the curve and he needs the changeup to set up that fastball.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And there you see Matt Kemp getting ready as he'll be tasked with the job of leading off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Davis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. His history with Josh Tomlin. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Davis. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting third, first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Davis. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth, Third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Lindor fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in, Yasiel Puig, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Tomlin, a native Texan. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lindor comes up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion will get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and two now. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Guyer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Guyer, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Grandal stands at second with no outs. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Davis to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. As the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Second baseman.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's 1 for 5. No outs, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez over to his left. 1 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Clayton
Digging in,
Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't biting, and this guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball, nice piece of hit.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 4-0 LA. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number two.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Josh Tomlin. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 4-0. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. To third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
1 away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In now, Rajai Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And that one stayed up a little high. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Jock Peterson now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Now batting, Clayton Kershaw. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Peterson, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Mike Clevenger is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Mike Clevenger.
Here's Corey Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Mejia shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front 6-0. So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number
Still a
6.
little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ready now, Brandon Guyer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Puig coming on, and there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Guyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And he throws it away, and he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
In now, Francisco Mejia. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Men on third with 2 down. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Indians get a run thanks to the RBI triple. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Indians 1.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Now a bunt attempt here. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation, but after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after it.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard to short. Lindor is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 5 innings complete, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Lonnie Chisenhall will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajai Davis.
Here's Rajai Davis now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 7-1. Ryan Merritt gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this is lined back into center field as he picks up his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Corey Seager as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
First baseman number 35.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Geyer racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig as he lifts it in the air to right field. Geyer has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Indians 1. Ryan Hennigan is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ryan Hennigan.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Abraham Almonte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Almonte.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Brandon Guyer.
Yonder Alonso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! Yonder Alonso with a solo home run, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Indians 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dan Otero is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 61.
Bradley Zimmer is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 4.
Yan Gomes, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is also into the game as he takes over at short. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. One down.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Well on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have. Been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Alex Verdugo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Alex Verdugo.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Forsythe ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery, chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Tony Cingrani will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 54, Tony Cingrani.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Count even at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is foul right side. Count remains full. Full count still. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Forsythe is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Tyler Naquin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
Rob Refsnyder will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Naquin is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Indians 2. Tyler Naquin will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 30.
Rob Refsnyder will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Adam Plutko enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Gomes loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Travis Tyrone will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Missed with a slider. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning to get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, look at numbers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 delivery. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Naquin going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 2 runs score. The relay. Now 3 runs are in, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 3 runs already home here. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Indians 2. Travis Tyrone will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 67.
Giovanni Urshela is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Tyrone has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yan Gomes.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, Aaron Gonzalez.
So digging in now, Eric Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Back goes Peterson. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. Josh Tomlin struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Loss goes to Josh Tomlin. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.